Hey guys, I'm super excited to share this special announcement with you. This one is near and dear to my heart, and Francie and Abby, well, Francie was here, but they are here to join us for this special announcement. Looks like Abby's gonna be repping us today. So I'm gonna tell you a little story about how our puppies came into our life. So as most of you know, I'm a little obsessed with dogs, particularly our two little mini schnauzers here, Abby and Francie, who ran off somewhere. But you'll see them on our Instagram and Facebook. I post about them all the time. They really are very special to me, and definitely my fur babies and all those as well. So we adopted Francie about 3 years ago from a pet store in West Hollywood where they had pets for adoption. It was my very first dog, and I had no idea the joy and excitement and just love and definitely unconditional love that these guys brought to your life. So it's a very new experience for me. And she adapted to us very well, and she is definitely my puppy more than Aldo. So about a year into having her, we decided she needed a little friend because she would always want to play with me during work hours, and I felt so bad that I just couldn't give her the attention that she wanted, that I thought a friend would be great. So Aldo and I decided that we were going to start looking into adopting another dog, and we definitely wanted another mini schnauzer because we love that breed. So we started looking, and happened one day to be walking Francie and popped into a new pet store that just opened up called Wylder's, and they happened to have dogs up for adoption. And not only did they have dogs, but they had a litter of mini schnauzers, which I was super excited about because I thought for sure I was coming home with a dog that day. But they had already adopted the girl, and we really had our heart set on adopting a girl puppy, and so we decided to pass on the boy, who was adopted immediately because they were so adorable. But the next day I was walking Francie and walked in just to get her a little treat, and Melissa, the owner of Wylder's, told me that the other half of the litter was there, and I was like, "Are you kidding? What does that mean?" She goes, "That means that we have a girl." And I was like, "No way. I am definitely coming home with a puppy." And so I immediately called Aldo and I said, "Hey, I'm coming home with a puppy." He was a little confused, but after I told him the situation and what was happening, he reluctantly said okay, and that's how we got Abby. Aldo and I adore our fur babies and are so grateful for Melissa for bringing Abby into our life, and we're super grateful for having Francie as well. As I mentioned before, I can't imagine life without them, with our little nugget and our little bean. That's what we call them as their little nicknames. So it's with great pleasure that I am partnering with Melissa to pop up for one of our pop-up sessions, where we are giving 50% of the proceeds back to the Wylder Foundation. I always try and give back as much as I can to Wylder Foundation because like I said, it's such a joy to have Abby, and I want everybody to have that joy, and I want these puppies to all have a wonderful home. So I always give back as much as I can. I continue to shop at her store, and she just recently opened the Wagmore, which is a pet hotel and spa where our puppies visit, Francie and Abby visit frequently and play and get pampered, and it's great. She has everything there, and she has the most adorable puppies. So if you guys are looking for a puppy, head on over to Wylder's and check them out. So as part of our holiday pop-up sessions, like I said, we're partnering with them and giving back to Wylder Foundation, with 50% of the proceeds from our pop-up sessions going to them. The date is November 12th, and we only have 5 spots available. So make sure you head on over to the blog or check out the email below, and go ahead and book your session because they are limited, and it is for a great cause that I just adore. And I hope that if you don't have a puppy and are looking, that you find the one that you're looking for and bring them to the photo session for the pop-up session. We'd love to photograph your adorable little fur babies, and we can't wait to meet all of you. And if you don't have dogs, no problem, and you still want to give back, we still have sessions available for you. So we look forward to photographing everybody and their little fur babies. Thanks, guys.